A Dvarapala is a door or gate guardian, often portrayed as a warrior or fearsome giant, usually armed with a weapon, the most common being the gada or mace. The early Dvarapalas were depicted as yakshas or warriors. In India, Naga and yaksha images were carved to guard entrances in gateways and railings. The oldest in situ date from the 1st century before the Common Era. By the 2nd century, in Maharashtra, Naga and Yaksha Dvarapalas are found in rock-cut temples. This example is from the 2nd century of the Common Era and is from Nasik in Maharashtra. A Dvarapala is usually portrayed as an armed, fearsome guardian looking like a demon, but at the gates of Buddhist temples in Sri Lanka, Dvarapalas often display average human features. This example is now in the British Museum and is a door guardian in terracotta and was collected from Sri Lanka. In other instances, a Naga snake figure may perform the same function. This example of a door guardian in the form of a Naga is from Hatadage at Polonaruva in Sri Lanka. The Dvarapala statue is a widespread architectural element throughout Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain cultures, as well as in areas influenced by them like Java in Indonesia. The statues of temple guardians are by design striking and impressive images. They were symbolically meant to exclude invisible evil influences from the temple compounds, and psychologically, they no doubt instilled additional piety into the worshippers who dared submit themselves to their gaze. The sculptures in Java portrayed Dvarapalas as fearsome giants, with rather bulky physiques in semi-kneeling positions and holding a club. These examples are from the entrance to Candi Sewu in central Java. Unlike in Java, the Dvarapalas from Thailand are usually depicted as standing rather than kneeling. These are door guardians in the form of yakshas from the Wat Phra Keo at Grand Palace in Bangkok, Thailand. Similarly, the surviving Dvarapala from Sumatra is now in the museum in Jambi and shows the guardian as standing with what was likely a club in his left hand. In Champa, or modern-day Vietnam, at Dong Duong, there were 8 Dvarapalas guarding the gateways. They were all different and placed in pairs on either side of the monumental entrance pavilions of the shrine's 4 successive enclosures. They remain the most accomplished of all the statues in the round belonging to the Dong Duong style. Each tramples in victory on a specific animal, or in the case of those of the first enclosure, on a human. This arrangement is unique in the Indianized art of Southeast Asia, and elsewhere only occurs in the Buddhist art of the early Tang dynasty. This Dvarapala originally stood guard at the south entrance of the second enclosure, and is now part of the Da Nang Museum collection. The Dvarapala stamps on a rather roughly sculpted buffalo, which disgorges a small warrior with a braided hairstyle. The latter brandishes a weapon at the giant guardian and protects himself with a shield. The Dvarapala brandishes a short sword in his right hand at head height, while his left joins thumb and index finger in front of his chest.